Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be your weekly energy update for January 27th through the 2nd of February, 2024. I do, however, consider all my readings to be timeless. So whenever you're guided here, there's a high probability that there's some kind of message in there for you. Okay, so just take what resonates. All right, guys. So this week, also, thank you guys for liking the video. It really does help me out. I appreciate. This week, the only astrological kind of thing that stood out to me or that I wanted to talk about. I didn't have too much time to go too deep this week, but the 27th, as I'm recording this, actually, Uranus stations direct. So no longer in the retrograde motion. Again, for those that are a little new to astrology, the retrograde is when a planet appears to be going backwards, and then so therefore asks us to slow down in that area. The planet is at a slowdown, so it's a good time for a reevaluation. And now we've got Uranus coming out of that motion. So once again, moving in a forward motion. And this is significant for a couple of reasons. It's a 5-month retrograde, so we've been in this slowdown for 5 months, and Uranus is energy that's like originality, it's authenticity, it's like quirkiness, it's your uniqueness. So as this area of you, think of it as an aspect of you, right, starts to move forward again, you'll find new ideas, new ways of being, new structures, that and the planets are really all kind of helping with this energy of implementing perhaps something new, or a new like routine, or a new like way of doing things into your daily, right? We got a lot of Capricorn energy right now. Mercury, Venus, and Mars are all in Capricorn. So it's, Capricorn is that practical earth energy that's disciplined and practical and patient and careful and prudent, right? And so I feel like this is a really good movement forward, it feels like a burst of momentum that helps us to move forward, especially those that are like doing things that encompass this Capricorn energy. Businesses, small businesses could be getting lots of ideas at this time, ways how to shift your business, or how to organize or structure in a new way, things to add, things to implement. It's Uranus asks us to think bigger, right? It's shaking up some bigger questions. What matters? What's essential? What do I need to take care of? Right? Step outside of your societal program and more into your self-worth frequency. Okay, Uranus wants you to throw away the programming, either your own programming, societal, familial, ancestral. Throw that away and step into who you are. I love that. All right, so let's so that's the only aspect I wanted to kind of talk about, is just this movement forward with Uranus moving forward. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but this means all the planets are currently moving forward. None are in that retrograde cycle right now. So it's, like I said, it's this momentum. It's a feeling of movement, and up until April 1st, I think it is, all the planets will be direct. Okay, so I just feel like this is a really good time to get shit done, but it's also a time where we might be doing away with like old ways of thinking, old ways of being, the old structures. The first cards that came out, we got Saturn, number 24, breaks down to a 6, and the South Node, number 33, also breaks down to a 6. 6 is the number of 666, I should say, is the number of carbon that's coming in. Like the blueprints is what they're showing me. How you can evolve out of old blueprints and create these new ones with this information that is becoming available. And we've had a lot of solar energy as well. It's just with the sunspots on the sun, giving out energy. There's just something here that I feel like it can help you to break out of the box, the old ways of doing something or some things. And this could be like a healing that took place, or just like realization that the old way wasn't working, that you're ready to try something new. Yeah, for some, this could even be definitely be past life type shit. I feel like there's an opportunity here to break out of some karmic, some karmic type energies. Just make sure that you're not falling back on familiar defenses, and then end up reliving what you already are always probably have lived, because PTSD, flashbacks, addictive habits, or relationships all operate around your South Node. So just be cautious of that. But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a new way, like something here. And then, yeah, we got number 7. 7 is a very divine number. It's a number, it's a very analytical number. And this is Libra energy, which is literally the scales, right? It's about balancing the old with the new. Libra asks us to strengthen all relationships with this, infusion of liberty, justice, equality, communication, fairness. Even this could even be romantic. Doesn't have to be, but because Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is in Capricorn, and again, Capricorn allows us to be practical, organized, structured. The energy of Libra is compassion and purpose, infused with beauty, right? And yeah, so there could be a situation in which you need to bring some balance, maybe via looking through the lens of like social justice and maybe what you think would be fair. I feel like this is also saying it's a really good time to assess what you value and assess what others value. And there may be there may be a place that you could find compromise here. Just become aware of any personal bias. Especially like whether you believe your opinion's more important than someone else's, or that theirs is more important than yours. Because Libra asks us to just be fair and straightforward and appreciative and kind. And then we've got this energy that allows us to expand through opposition, through, you know, maybe learning a tough way or having, you know, discrepancies. It's what I'm seeing, what they're showing me is the pendulum. You learn from the dark. Without the dark, light because of the dark. It's that. And it's also reminding us of like what we're focused on. What are you pointing your focus at? Right? The Sagittarius is the archer. Precise. What direction is it that you want to be going in? Is that the direction that you're pointed in? Or are you pointing at another level? Are you pointing at something else that's not that? It's about creating your heaven through your actions, your words, your beliefs. Yeah, I just keep seeing this as like literally creating a new blueprint. Creating a new blueprint of heaven on earth, your own. The midheaven is the highest point on the chart. It's where the sun would be at midday. It's about, taking inventory and it's also about your professional or personal even reputation, and what can you do to strengthen it? Maybe some of you want to update your website, or how you present yourself. Look at your definition of success and make sure it's your own. And make sure it actually makes you happy. And it's not just one you've inherited from family or friends or mentors. Think about the training you've received from these authorities, and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger, perhaps. You may need to go back into hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that might not make sense to anyone else. It's about your personal authority. The challenge with the midheaven is that traditions, other people's expectations maybe, or even like your family history, they may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they also may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. But the gift here is underneath all those all the worldly ambition. It's underneath that it's a soul's longing to live out its potential. Right? Listen to the call. Then we've got the 12th house, the house of everything. introspection. Number 50 breaks down to a 5. 5 speaks to change. If your chart were a village map, the 12th house might be a quiet place. In this deck, the sun, not in this deck, I was going to say two different things, sorry. The sun is the 12th house just after sunrise. It's a time for prayer and meditation, for dreaming our deepest dreams. The 12th house is the inner child's world, containing both the fairyland in which you might escape and the monsters that live under the bed. It's time to do some introspection here, some deep ass shadow work. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honor who you are. But also, you might want to acknowledge that you work within an organism. You know, your family and culture, which operates within the body of all creation. If you just take care of yourself and discard the rest, you'll become a cancer that brings illness to that great body. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently, and you are part of the collective. It's just a perspective shift. Spiritual practice can help you find a healthy midpoint between a disconnected, lonely state and a state of connection. Connection to one another, to a cause, to the divine. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. And then we've got number 35, the ascendant, entrance. 35 breaks down to an 8. 8 is the reminder of the connection of all things. In a natal chart, the ascendant tells a story of how you walked into this life at your birth, right? How you, and essentially how you walk into any new situation. It describes the door through which you see the world and how the world sees you. Your filter system. And hints at your awakening consciousness. The ascendant, also known as the rising sign, it describes the degree of the zodiac just coming up over the eastern horizon at the moment and place of your birth. So the energy here is, how do you see the world? It's a good time to take a long look at the assumptions, the presumptions through which you filter your experience or reality. Really look at like how your privilege or your trauma or certain attributes of your history can distort the reality of the moment. And do what you can to dismantle those obstructions so that you can see the whole view. Also, look at the signals that you send off Do they match your intent? Do you say that you're fine when you really need a freaking hug? Are you trained to sound modest or apologetic when really you know what you're doing? Do you act like you know what you're doing when you don't? Notice what you project into the world, and take responsibility for how it is that you're seen. The ascendant is where you become visible. If that makes you nervous, investigate what needs to be healed, or where you need to grow your confidence in order to feel comfortable being seen. If you're asking about a project, look what needs to be repaired or improved before you hold the press conference. You know, the front door is only one part of the house. Be willing to look beyond appearances and into the heart. But don't count on others' abilities to do so too. Over time, your reputation is built on what you do, not how you look. Let's get some animal spirits. I know I took a long time with the Astro Oracle, but beautiful messages. Let's get some animal spirits for the collective for this week. The collective, January 21st through the 2nd of February. Thank you. All right. Interesting. Huh. Okay. On the bottom, we have the gazelle. The gazelle is energy of being open, receptive, more aware. It's the yin. But then we have the buffalo in reverse here. So for some, there's a need to connect in with the heart space. Also to ground yourself this week. Definitely make sure you're doing what you can to ground yourself. Because there's this energy that's possible of like getting away get away from yourself. Why is that coming out like that? Getting away from yourself? No. Like doing too much. So make sure that you're, staying calm, centered, focused this week. You may want to like make some lists. I like to make a little list in the morning, just things that I want to get done. You might find that you can achieve quite a bit this week if you stay on task. And we got the black egg with the golden egg. So this is throat and heart. So communication. Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like there definitely could be some confrontations this week, some conflicts this week. So just make sure that you're staying grounded. And with the owl in reverse, there could be some scarcity mindsets. There could be some conflicts. Somebody, there could be an opportunity for somebody not to see all the sides. You know what I mean? Like somebody's not seeing any other way but their own. Stay in the heart space, and if there's something that you need to say, then make sure you're saying, you're speaking your truth in a respectful way, that is aligned with your own integrity and your own well-being, meaning, there could just be an opportunity for you to speak something from your heart this week that could be really of substance, and maybe it could even help turn around some of this this energy of where somebody's only seeing one perspective. You know what I mean? Like, let's get some tarot. This is interesting. It could be someone from the past that comes back, but there's a lot of restlessness there. Yeah, there's a lot of fear with this. Whoever this is that's going through this, there's a lot of, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, there's a lot of inner turmoil with this person. It's deep-seated fears. Maybe even secrets. But the Nine of Swords speaks about like possibly a release of some of that. So for some of you, this could be like a conversation where there's an opportunity here for, if one can stay in their heart space, yet speaking their truth, that's going to be your best bet, okay? Somebody could have a hidden agenda here, and I feel like they're just very disconnected from their intuition. Yeah, there's endings here, and then a new perspective. Somebody is the Eight of Pentacles is self-mastery, or it's mastery. And with the Hangman, I feel like this is somebody's really just working on themselves. Maybe this has already happened where you spoke your truth, and there's a big transformation that's taking place here. Maybe even in more ways than you can see. With more, maybe, I feel like it's possible both sides of this are able to gain new perspectives because of, if you chose to speak your truth, that's for those that are or have, spoke their truth from their heart. Because this person is trapped in some negative ways of thinking, some self-imposed restrictions, their own victim mentality. It's their own inner, it's as above, so below. So yeah, I just feel like now this could actually be like a physical reality, or could it be an aspect of self even? Right? You could be clearing away, ending this old way of being that maybe didn't see all the perspectives or wasn't very connected to spirit, to source. So I just feel that buffalo is really standing out. So let me get a couple cards for that buffalo. What is that buffalo? There, okay, the world in reverse. There's a sense of incompletion. Yeah. Someone could be just needing to take some responsibility, to find some acceptance, to move on, to find peace. There could be attachments, some darker attachments here. It's destructive behaviors, codependency, materialism. This is Capricorn energy. And then we've got a disappointment. If this energy is speaking to you, please make sure that you drop into the comments. Let me know you're here. Say hello. I love hearing from you guys. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so there's something that you're leaving behind. Again, whether this is a relationship or a habit or a way of thinking, a characteristic, it's going to be different for everyone. But at the end of the day, it's about finding acceptance and finding peace and letting go of your self-imposed restrictions, that story that you tell that isn't helping you, that keeps you sad or keeps you tense, it keeps you tight. Not in a good way. Let's get some crystals out here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to pull some crystals for each sign. Let's see, what are we at? 32 minutes? Okay, so I pulled a few for the collective, and then we'll pull a few for each, we'll pull one for each sign. How about that? Okay, so these are collective crystals this week. I think I have one of these. This is one of my favorite. Is this one? I think so. I actually have a few of these that are very similar, but I think that's what that is. Let's see what it is. It is Christophrase. It's a hypnotic green chrysoprase, a rare stone with a heavy helping of nickel. I guess, okay, so the nickel is where it gets its mesmerizing verdant hue. Who needs it? Explorers searching for the fountain of youth. Ooh, me. Where to put it? It says, squeeze Christophrase against your heart and tell your inner child how much you love them. I love you. Then cry forever. Oh, sad. When to use it? When it's time to forgive. Yo. That person who hurt you most, your parents, and most of all, yourself. Yes. You are not a doormat. You are an evolved being. When you feel like giving up on love, Christophrase gives you the green light to keep going. Grow from your heart out. And then we've got tourmaline quartz. What is it? With both the negativity fighting power of black tourmaline and the amplifying clarity of clear quartz. Oh, I have this. Let's see. I have one somewhere. Anyway. Who needs it? Anyone in need of a psycho-spiritual scrub. And this stone is a powerful protective stone. It's got a really authentic energy. I highly recommend getting one of these. It looks like a clear crystal. I guess that's a picture of it, but mine looks a little different. Mine looks mostly like a clear crystal, and it's just got a little bit of like black specks in it. Where to use it? Wherever you intend to shine your brightest. When to use it? When it's time to shed a light on the vices, victims, and vampires in your life. Yo, what were we just saying? Once you have a clear view of their whereabouts, it's that much easier to kick them back into the gutter where they belong. Restore your perfect light. Love that. Then we got serpentine. I don't know if I have any serpentine. I think I might have one around here somewhere. It's a lime to kale green stone with a reptilian appearance. Serpentine's activating energy is like a deep exfoliation treatment for the spiritual self. Who needs it? Kundalini yogis. I have been practicing Kundalini yoga this week. I found this beautiful new channel, Yogi Gems, I think it's called. Beautiful Kundalini energies coming through. Also, anyone in need of a fresh start. Where to put it? During meditation, hold serpentine in each hand and concentrate on circulating energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. When to use it? When it's time to let go of tired beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. If serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all the proverbial band-aids and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all the lingering drama. Awaken your reptilian nature. And then lastly, for the collective reading, we got Jasper. What is it? Jasper describes a huge variety of opaque quartz stones, from Picasso jasper, I'm going to be prolific, to Moonakite jasper. Oh, I think I have some of that jasper they just said. Maybe. Who needs it? Air signs, city folk. Where to put it? Wherever you are when you'd rather be barefoot, pulling vibes from the earth below. Think white sand, green grass, yoga mat. When to use it? When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session. Strengthen your foundation with the Jasper. All right, I'll get for each element. So we'll start with, who are we going to start with? I think we're going to start with earth signs. Earth signs, if you guys haven't checked out your monthly reading yet, please do. There was a really intense message for someone. That reading ended up being like double almost of the other readings. So yeah, really important messages in there. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Crystal for my earth signs. Thank you. Oh, 2 flew out. 3, 4. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to read all of these. I'll show them to you guys. So most of you probably know shungite, right? It's for getting real with your truth, it says. And then we got diamond, so you can shine your brightest. And then we've got peridot. Okay, so peridot is to magnetize your motivation. Where to put it? Wherever you give chase to love, money, power, and joy. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of, earth signs. You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up with peridot. Enjoy the ride. The name of this always reminds me of period. I don't know how to say what I'm just gonna move on. You know how they be like, period. That's what that reminds me of. Period, girl. Which makes me cringe, because I like am all about grammar. So it's funny. Anyway, Amber. This card's been coming up quite a bit this week, actually. Amber, put it anywhere that you want to convert into a sunroom. So when to use it: when you need a metaphysical hug from the universe, call on Amber's cuddly electric blanket vibes and cozy up. Recharge your good vibes. Beautiful. I'm gonna also get you guys a self-care card for my earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Thank you. We got embrace color. Yo, you know what else was coming up? Oh, shit. For me today was linen. The use of linen, the vibration of fabric, and the studies done that show like that. I don't know why I'm on this tangent, but that show that wool and linen you're not supposed to wear together because it balances out the frequency and it's not a healing fabric anymore. But if you wear linen or wool separately, those are both the two fabrics that are very high vibrational by themselves, though. You can't mix linen and wool. They cancel each other out. It was interesting. Anyway, on the bottom we got love yourself and embrace color. It's actually really dope what color, like wearing different colors or just like even calling in the vibration of different colors can do. And that reminds me to mention that even if you guys don't have these specific crystals, you can literally just call on the energy of it. Okay, so if you're needing to get real with your truth, right, when it's time to reclaim your energy from wherever it's been, whoever it's been with, you can simply call on Shungite. Okay. If you are needing to shine your brightest, you can call on the vibration of diamond. And likewise, you can do the same with color. You know, different colors. You can look up. I don't have time to go into all the different colors and what they mean. I do have a video here on YouTube of the color interpretations in the video speaking about auras, human auras, and clairvoyance. So if that interests you, maybe you want to look that one up. All right, moving on. Water's calling me next. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What crystals are good for my water signs? Okay, you guys got two. You got obsidian. That's another black one. Love obsidian for protecting your soul. It says, who needs it? Anyone looking to cut out negative people and patterns from their lives. Also Scorpios. When to use obsidian: when thinking positively just seems out of the question, or when dark forces are at work, dig in and arm yourself with obsidian and throttle back. So water signs, you guys could be dealing with some dark forces, and I was kind of picking that up with that that Capricorn or devil energy. And then we got rhodonite. Oh, that's that pretty pink and black one. I don't know. Who needs it? Potential wasters, those deeply sighing, I hate my job. Or Sagittarius, where to put it? Against your open heart, begging the universe to tell you what the should be going on with your life. When to use it: when that cubicle life has got you down, or when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up. When you're actually ready to use your real, unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a more beautiful place. choose the rhodonite. Let's get you guys a self-care from my water signs. Thank you. We got meal plan. Meal plan. On the bottom, we got call your mom. I feel like for some, this is energetically, because I know we don't all have our moms here. I feel this is ancestrally. I feel like, yeah, I feel like your mom's actually, for some of you reaching out, make sure you are connecting back in. Okay, if I don't know if you've been seeing the signs. If you haven't, ask for a sign. Okay, be specific. And then we also got meal plans. So water signs, you may need to, or you also, if your mom is still here, call her. Okay, and if you have like stepmoms that are important to you, maybe you want to call them as well. Shout out to all my stepmas. I don't know if you guys watch my stuff, but I love you guys. Jeanette, Peggy, Jerry Lynn. You may also want to look at your diet. There may be, maybe you can make some plans where you, you know, when it starts with your grocery shopping, like when you do grocery shopping, maybe you want to plan out some new meals. Ask Spirit to guide you to them. Next up, fire signs. Get you a self-care. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys got massage. Ooh. If you could treat yourself to a massage this week, that might be helpful. Or even, you know, just asking your significant other, if you have one, or someone to massage. And then also we've got journal here. And then the crystal that came out for my air signs, you guys fire signs. Sheesh. Only one came out, but there is one on the bottom that I'd like to point out as well. So we got garnet fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Garnets are deep pomegranate to fiery red stones. And who needs it? Writers who aren't writing, painters who aren't painting, sexual beings who aren't sexing. Where to put it? Any place that you want to make something, be it art or love or dollar bills, y'all. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get mine in that big black truck, and you can get yours in the 6-4. Whatever it is. Okay, stop. When to use it, I don't know, you guys. Something gets a hold of me sometimes. I can't help. When to use it, when you feel like the real you is getting lost in the sometimes shallow, often materialistic priorities of the likes-driven culture, get into your depth. And then the Cavan site was calling me for you guys. This is a very watery energy. Who needs it? Storytellers, soothsayers, healers, psychics, therapists. This is a good crystal for expanding your consciousness. And where to put it, wherever you translate inspiration into the written or spoken word. When to use it, when it's time to speak clearly and straight from the heart, fire signs. When you want to get weird, ask Cavan Site to make you a conduit for messages mysterious and eternal. And last but definitely not least, my beautiful earth signs, no, air signs, sorry. Air signs. You guys have been so quiet. Let's see. We got topaz. And yeah, see, that's what I was getting. You guys were just have been like literally in the background. Earth signs have been really like loud. Water, mid. Fire is fiery. Air signs, I guess, I mean, that's kind of your, I don't know. Topaz, we got these beautiful gems. We got topaz. Topaz is the world's hardest silicon-based material. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. What? Who needs it? Anyone burning A, midnight oil, B, the candle at both ends, C, bridges, or D, all of the above. Where to put it wherever the action needs to happen. When to use it when you're aiming in the right direction but you keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your fire power. That's what I'm saying, air signs. You guys may need an energy boost this week. And then you also got the Herkimer diamond. Who needs it? Reiki masters, travelers on the spiritual path, highly sensitive people. It's good for power washing your energy. Put it in spaces that you want to be zoned as sacred. When to use it? When you're reaching for clearer than ever through spirituality, therapy, or healing work. Brush off those unwanted vibes with Herkimer diamond. And then let's get you guys a... Thank you guys again for liking the video, dropping into the comments. Do make sure you are subscribed, all the things. All right, come on, air signs. Come on, it's time to speak up. Oh, shit. See, that's the energy I'm pulling out. It's like, you guys might be so quiet this week that all of a sudden something explodes. So keep that in mind. Like, if you're holding back this week, air signs, you might not want to hold back. You might want to speak what's on your mind, because I feel like there is an opportunity for you guys to like almost combust. You know what I mean? Like when you hold shit in too long and then all of a sudden you just end up snapping. It's that kind of energy. On the bottom of the deck, we had meditate in this very calm way over here. Underneath that was sleep. So you guys may need to get a little extra sleep at this time. We got calm mom, practice optimism, meal plan, and read a book. So invest in yourself this week. Do some things that make you feel good. Definitely practice some meditation, especially if you're feeling like your mind's all over the place. Thank you guys again for liking, sharing, all the things. Do make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Love you guys.